There's all these times where there are like these overnight successes, or this restaurant pops up, or this company blows up, and it's like, man, where did they come from? They came out of nowhere, and it's like, or something has a grand opening, and it's like, what? This is great and amazing, and it's like, it can seem like it happened overnight, but it didn't. Or the restaurant that has a grand opening, the business that begins, the organization that starts, like, they didn't just come out of nowhere, but for months and for years they were prepping and planning and preparing for this grand opening. They were developing culture. They were talking about values. They were setting the atmosphere and the vibe of who they were going to be, so that when they had a grand opening, people came and experienced what they had already planned, what they had already talked about, and what they had cultivated and created. See, long before the doors opened, long before the grand opening, the organization, the company, the restaurant, whatever it is, was developing and crafting and creating who they were going to be for others to come and experience. As a church, we're going to have a grand opening in March, but in the meantime, we have these launch team meetings, and throughout this time, we're talking about who we're going to be. We're talking about who we are, and as people, as individuals, we're discovering even more that church is not a Sunday morning gathering, but church is a community of people. Church is a group of people becoming what they want to see. And so that's what we're working on now. That's what we're doing now. We're becoming what people will experience in March. And then we have our grand opening, and the masses come and they check out what we've been working on and who we are as a community, and they say, I want to be part of that. I want to plug in. Then they get a chance to start to do the work of becoming the people God has called them to be and becoming the church. But right now, we're developing that. We're becoming that. And I want to invite you, if you're not part of a church, if you took a break from COVID, hey, how long are you going to take a break from church because of COVID, right? But if you've taken a break from church, if you're not plugged in, if you're not connected, if you've been part of the church that I led before, and you're sitting on the sidelines, I want to invite you to come now. Don't wait till March, but come now and be the church that people are going to see in March. You don't have to wait. The opportunity is here. The opportunity is now. The opportunity is today. So will you sign up? Will you join the launch team and become the church people are going to see in March? It's not too late. It's right now. The journey continues. So come join us as we be what people will see in March.